Laura here. I'm here today to do a book review for The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. This book came out the 2nd of January, and I have had this book on my TBR since last summer. I got this arc at New York City Comic Con. This book will also be working back for the Pop Sugar Reading Challenge, which is ugly cover because this cover is ugly. The real cover for this book is not ugly, but this is the one that I chose for that. I love this book. This book was so hyped to me. Like every person I have heard that has reviewed this book, including Super Stashix and Alexa Loves Books, and my friend my friend Sharky Reads, and my friend Jen have loved this book so much, and I was really had high expectations, and I was not disappointed. Recently, last month, I did read Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black, which I thought was okay. I gave it like 3 stars. But this book blew me away. Was really, really impressed by it. Basically follows this girl named Jude, and her parents were killed many, many years ago, and she was shuttered off to the fairyland because her half sister is the daughter of this fairy lord in that place. And the book starts that Jude is trying to find her place in the world, and she winds up getting caught up in a political intrigue scheme as a new king is taking place. I love this book for many reasons, but I love the main character of Jude. I thought that I normally really enjoy books like Nature versus Nurture, like who you become is based around how you're raised, and I think that her journey in this book was super interesting and super diverse, and I really, really liked it. And it was very, very hard to predict all her choices, but at the end of the book you could see why her choices were made based on how she was raised. I love the fairy world that Holly Black created, and I loved it even more with the world building because typically when you have books that have a lead character like Jude that is familiar with this world, sometimes the world building can be a little bit taxing for the audience because you have to explain so much, or you just throw your character into this world and you don't tell the audience anything. And I thought that Holly Black really balanced the scales and not only made this world so easy to read about, but also so interesting. And I felt like I really understood this world, which is something that I really love in fantasy novels. But the world was so spectacular, and I love her fairy mythology. I thought the plot was really, really unique and different, and there was a lot of oh my god moments, shock moments that really brought me down. There were some moments that I was just like, I do not know where this book is going to go now. There was a big moment in the middle of the book, and then a really big moment at the end of the book that I'm equally excited to see what happens in the next 2 books in the series. I do recommend that you maybe read Darkest Part of the Forest after this book because to see the subtle connections. But I really, really love this book, and if you have not picked this up or this is not on your TBR, I highly recommend you go get it. I think that Holly Black is a fascinating world builder, and this book was no surprise. I thought all the characters in this book, even the ones that you were supposed to root against, you really did wind up seeing their side of the story, and they're just so complex and so well developed that it was hard to just see anyone as a villain, and I think that this book definitely puts in the shades of gray in the morality scale, and it was just such a good book. So I highly recommend that you check out the Cruel Prince by Holly Black. The next time you see this book, it will be in a book haul, and it will have a really, really pretty cover. But that is why I'm choosing this for my Pop Sugar Reading Challenge. Let me know in the comments if you're going to pick this book up, and let me know what your thoughts if you've already read it, because I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later.